you're sure in a hurt. You think you can treat me like dirt and then get away with it, honey. Well, you got another thing coming now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the People Show, the VAdio Show. And the name of this episode is Eat to Live. Now, we know this is the holidays, and I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Now, we're going to have to talk about a few things with the food and how we eat. We have to do it. I have a problem with it, okay? I got a problem with my food and how I eat, and I got to get it together. I'm just going to keep it real. And I know many of you do, especially in these holiday seasons. So, you know, enjoy, but we got to talk about the real on this eating thing. And I got someone here to help me figure this out. Miss Mery Serket, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I got a few questions for you because I need your help. I need your help. Many people need your help. So, my first question, I hear this and I've been hearing this from birth. When it comes to our community, I hear a lot of, you know, high blood pressure runs in my family. Diabetes runs in my family. You know, it's almost like you're waiting to get it because, you know, I know that my folks had it, so I'm next. Is that the case? You know, is it the case that, you know, diabetes and these diseases run in our family?
Okay, well, there's two parts to that. Mm-hmm. First, if you're having a child mm-hmm. and you're feeding your child the same standard American diet that you're eating that gave you these disorders, mm-hmm. then yes, your child will have them. Gotcha. So in that sense, it becomes hereditary because— So
it's not in your bloodline.
Right.
Okay.
You know, well, it's in your bloodline because of the fact that the mom and dad ate these diets mm-hmm. when they formed you. Mm-hmm. So now you're growing into this.
I got you.
So in that aspect, it becomes hereditary, mm-hmm. but it doesn't mean that you have to live like that once you're out. Once you're out and you're able to be like, no, mommy, I don't want to eat this.
Right.
That's when the change can happen.
Okay.
You know, so my mother had high blood pressure. My mother had cancer. I do not have high blood pressure anymore. I do not have cancer. Mm-hmm. I'm fine. Why? Because I changed the way I ate. Mm-hmm. You know, I used to live in the fast food stores. I used to eat the same kind of foods that my mother ate. So yeah, and you deal with the same environmental stressors that everybody deals with. Mm-hmm. Then that causes these imbalances, you know, so it's not just, it's hereditary, it's changing your lifestyle and changing your diet.
So basically you're just eating the same things that your parents ate and they ate and so on and so forth.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm a Southerner and we tend to fall in that box, mm-hmm. you know? So my next thing, all right, now we know that it's not hereditary. We need to change our diet and we can change the way we live in our health. Mm-hmm. You know, because I also heard that it's a lot of people, Africa, China, think they never heard of diabetes. Mm-hmm. They never heard of high blood pressure. Mm-hmm. So it's not the fact that Chinese people don't get it. Mm-hmm. It's just they're not eating these foods. Mm-hmm. Now, my next thing is, okay, those foods that we eat, it's very convenient to kill yourself. Mm-hmm. Big Macs come in deals, you know, you're 99 cents for the bacon cheeseburger, you know, everything's all these deals for this stuff that kill you. Even when you go into the store, you know, bologna and all this stuff.
Yeah, buy 10 for 10. You know,
man, pack of ramen noodles. Yeah. You know what time it is. So, you know, you eat good for a low price. Yeah. Now, the myth is, or is it a myth, that it's too expensive to eat healthy?
It is a myth. Okay. It is foolishness.
Okay.
You know, it's anyway, it's a myth. Mm-hmm. Basically, we put our money where we want to put it. Mm-hmm. We pay for our cell phones. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody gets the new iPhone, $600. Oh, okay. cable bills for channels that we don't watch, women that get their hair done, their nails done, men with the sneakers, you know, and the outfits. All that costs more money than buying groceries for a week, you know, and it depends on the size of your family as well too. But no, it's not expensive. We just prioritize our finances elsewhere. When it comes to our health, that's last on the list, if it's even on the person's list. You know, so no, it's not expensive. I personally, when I made my transition, I found ways to shop. You know, I'm a haggler, I'm penny pinching every, you know, dime. There's ways to get around it. In the beginning, it's like starting a business. When you change your health, you're trying to buy all the best things and so forth. You have to think economically.
Invest in yourself.
Yes, you're investing in yourself. So you're like, you know what, this month I'm gonna put $100 and buy a whole bunch of new seasonings. I have seasonings in the house, so I'm not gonna buy seasonings this week. Next week I'm gonna start buying different vegetables or different grains or different beans. So you have to, you know, play with the system. You catch things on sale, you go to farmers markets, and again, when you're eating healthy, you're trying not to buy all the junk food. You know, I look in people's shopping carts and there's junk. There's nothing but sugars and salts in their shopping carts, mainly sugar type foods.
And processed food.
And it's all processed, all processed. And literally their food bill is more than mine. And I'm like, but nobody's batting an eye that you got 5 bags of chips in there, you know, 3 cases of sodas because they are all on sale, you know, and that's how they get you. They, like you said, everything's cheap, you know, you can buy it for this amount of money and then you still got money in your pocket. No, so it is a myth, you know, like I said, we just prioritize.
Okay. Now my next thing, because I know a lot of people's like, okay, well, you know, it's the holiday season, you know, you want me to sit around and eat wheatgrass and things like that, you know. You just explained to me what wheatgrass is. A lot of people hear about gluten, they don't know what gluten is, you know. Help me out and give me a few things that people can eat that, because the problem is they feel like, okay, I eat this veggie dog, it don't taste like a hot dog, you know what I mean, or whatever, you know, they want to go healthy, but our taste buds have gotten used to, you know, the Big Mac or a taco or whatever. Give me a few things that people can eat and, you know, economically eat it and it tastes good, you know, because that's a lot of people struggle. Right.
You know, there's a lot of ways to attack that. Simple form, be creative. You know, we're not, when it comes to the kitchen, we're conditioned like, okay, I take it out the package, put it in the microwave. You know, back in the day, we used to pluck the eggs, you know, rip the
feathers out the chicken,
and so forth. You know, we put labor. We could wake up 5 in the morning, dinner's ready, you know, by 5 in the afternoon. Now we wake up and 5 minutes, your food is ready. So when you get out of that mindset, be creative with your food. You know, one, I always push water and I always push vegetables on people because everybody got the protein down, you know, or so they think. But those are the 2 main nutrients that we're deficient in. So we're not drinking quality water, being alkaline water. We're not eating any kind of vegetable. If we are eating vegetables, we're eating just the sweet vegetables. So I try to educate people like the sweet vegetables is what may keep you into those diabetic ranges, and the sweet fruits keep you in that range. So you want to eat a variety. I always refer people to the green leafy vegetables. There's more vegetables out there than spinach. There's kale, there's bok choy, there's Swiss chard, which is one of my favorites. You know, there's other leafy vegetable. Collard greens can be eaten all year round. It's better to eat it during the winter months because it's a very dense vegetable. But these are other options. You can eat them all raw. You can eat them all cooked. Not cooked to the point that all the nutrients are in the water and then you're pouring it out. So, you know, especially during this holiday time, there's ways to eat collard greens without putting the meat in it. And I've had different types of vegan collard greens, and you would think that there was meat in it.
Yeah, because they like to taste the meat now.
Yeah, there's you know, that's when sometimes you get a little bit more fancy with your flavorings and so forth. But in the beginning, learn what a collard green actually tastes like. Learn what yams actually taste like. And they're different from sweet potatoes. Sweet potato and yams are 2 totally different family members. But, you know, the squash, you know, this is the time when we should be eating root vegetables. Educate your family on these vegetables. Stop putting so much butter. Stop putting so much oils. Stop putting sugars in your food. Sweet potatoes are sweet. Why are we adding sugar? I never understood. Well, I didn't understand it back then. I just did it. You know, corn is supposed to be sweet already. Why are you adding corn and milk? And you know, so it's just the healthier vegetables that you should be eating are the variety. See what's in season. Tomatoes. That's a staple that should be in everybody's house. Something green should be in everybody's house, whether it be broccoli. Try to stay away from these hybrid vegetables. And again, this is where education comes in. Right. You know, we Google foolishness, but Google a vegetable and see exactly what you're looking for. As far as the meats, you can still eat meat if that's what you do. I don't, you know, tell people, oh, get off of meat. Everybody should be vegetarian. To each his own. But eat lean meats. Stop slathering the turkey with butter and so forth, or brining it with salt, and all this is just madness to me at this point. But you know, just re-educate yourself in better ways of cooking these meats. You don't need ham. You know, it's so funny between cookouts and holidays. There's like 5 different types of proteins. Y'all hit every animal in the spectrum, and it's just like, and then there'd be collard greens and string beans. And that's it. And you're lucky if somebody made a salad. You know, I don't know why people put salad on their plate at that point.
I've seen a salad at Thanksgiving.
That would be my plate. You know, I'm like, I bought the salad.
When we invite you over, we'll make sure to have that set aside. Now, on my next thing, and I'm gonna close out because I also want to get people to be able to reach you, because I'm sure there's questions. God put everything on this earth that you need.
Yes.
So therefore, the processed and all that stuff is unnecessary. Am I right? I heard you mention you need to eat this in this season, this certain seasons. No one thinks like that at this point. No one even understands why you said that. What you mean collard greens in the wintertime? Like, what are you talking about? Explain a little bit more about the body, how it's important to be in tune with what you're putting into, you know, your body. You know, we like to make sure people understand what you're putting in your eyes and your ears is very important. You know what I mean? But also what you put in your mouth is just as, is more important because it feeds that temple. Explain why when it comes to seasons and all that, how that works.
Well, one, we're all universal beings. We're all energetic beings. So we're on this humongous planet full of life force energies, full of fruits and vegetables and different animals and just a spectrum of them. And when you're vibrating at a pace that's similar to the earth, then there's cycles that
just
the
like
earth,
seasons.
yes, these are the seasons that we go through. You know, in the summertime you should eat warming fruits. I mean, excuse me, in the wintertime you should eat warm fruits. In the summertime you should eat cool fruits. In the wintertime you want to bulk up on meats and so forth because they're dense, they hold energy. And then in the summertime you want to reverse that, eat lighter meals, less of the meats, more of the vegetables, and you know, open, airy type foods. Now, back in the day when they were hunters, they needed this energy in the winter time. You know, when we were traveling the lands and so forth, they ate in season because of these reasons. Now we're on a everyday, all day cycle.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. So whatever you do in the summertime, you can do in the fall.
Keep
whatever.
the party going.
Yeah. You know, and unfortunately, that's where it causes that imbalance. So one, you lose that connection with the earth. You lose that connection with the universe, and it leaves you prone to diseases emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. All that it comes together as one.
This is why certain things bloom at certain times of the year. This is your time to eat it.
Exactly. Now, the winter fruits, again, like I said, winter is a time when we become cold. So we want things to boost our immune system. Our body slows down a little bit. So you want things to invigorate your body. So, you know, certain stimulants that you can eat, certain stimulant type foods you should eat, warming type foods you should eat, hot type foods you should eat. Things that are dense and that will hold energy, like fatty foods and certain proteins. And that's whether it be meat or beans or mushrooms or, you know, different things that you're eating within that season. Especially now with the root season coming, this is where we're getting those dense, nourishing fruits and vegetables that's coming out of the ground, like the squashes that I mentioned earlier. And again, same thing with the meat. This is where you're getting all the nutrients and so forth to give you that energy to spring forth into the spring and then start putting a little pep in your step. But when you're doing the reverse, now you're having the reverse action. Now in the summertime, you're already hot and miserable because it's hot. So now what do? You go to a cookout and over grill your foods, and now you're eating something that your body is like, okay, I got energy, but come 2 hours from now,
This is where
I'm shutting it
itis
down.
comes from.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the itis kicks in and so forth. So a lot of things play in part. So when you're eating foods that's in season, and one quick thing is, we're eating foods that's coming from other countries, other cultures that are not prone to our environment. So now that changes a whole nother thing too, because not only are we not eating foods in season, we're eating foods that we shouldn't even be eating at all. So, but again, that's, the trade, export, import thing. So, but when you're in the summertime or the winter time or the spring or fall, you want to eat according to these energies and the seasons that we're dealing with. So therefore you're getting that energy and you're still staying connected to the universe. Things are still in flow with you. Your mind is opened. You're healing yourself. The words that you speak change. All these things play a good part in your overall health. So, and that's why eating in season is very important.
Got you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the body heals itself. It's very important to give the body the opportunity to do so. And with how we've been eating, usually how we eat during the holiday season, it kind of... The
holidays is a test of how strong you are. Right. If you're healing and then you get to the holiday time and I'm going to just go berserk. Your health isn't apologetic. It doesn't care that you wanted to eat your grandmother's pie. It just knows that we haven't had pie in a whole half a year, and now you're going to put this toxic thing in me. Your healing goes 5 steps back. So it's like starting back from scratch. Then we try to do that New Year's resolution thing. Yeah, so
that we usually don't stick to.
Yeah.
Mery, please let the people know. I'm gonna shake your hand.
Okay.
Let them know how to find you, because I'm sure you've got more information to give.
Yes, I am Mery Serket, Tefnut of Windows of Wellness. You can view my website at www.windowsofwellness.com, and you can also see me on Facebook, part of the Wellness Mission. That's the Wellness Mission, and that's where I have lots of educational information on health and wellness and just a wide spectrum of different modalities. So.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please get in touch with her. And I know it's the holiday season, but if you got to do what you got to do, get with Mery and see how you can get that all together. All right. This is the VAdio Show. This is Eat to Live. We'll be back after the message.
A message from one of our proud sponsors.
Someone once said, getting there is half the fun. From downtown to Old Town. Go Past 365 connects you to entertainment, restaurants, friends. Go Past 365. Find out more at gopast365.com.
A message from one of our proud sponsors.
Well, we're about to get in here and cook a few dishes, with Chef Ponder. We don't usually like to eat dinner for breakfast, but that's what we gonna do. It's a little early, but it's still kind of late. But we grinding out at the VAdio Show. Progress is the process.
Live life well at the Myrtles at Old Town. Our spacious apartment homes offer luxury amenities with security access entry. Select homes offer washer and dryer, vaulted ceilings, private balcony or patio. And yes, we are pet friendly. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will gladly walk you step by step through the process of finding a home that fits you perfectly. No matter the size, 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms, we can accommodate your needs. And while you stroll the property, stop by the clubhouse, where you'll have full access to the movie room, the workout room, the computer room, and much, much more. So whether you like the towers or our garden style, When you see what we have to offer, you'll want to make the Myrtles at Old Town your new home.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you back to the People Show, the VAdio Show. And yes, we're in the kitchen with Chef Ponder. All right? What we're going to do today is we're going to eat to live. All right? That's it. This is the second half of this show right here. And we're going to get in here. Now, first, we're just going to let Chef Ponder show you exactly what he does, what his specialty is. Then we're going to get into the healthier side of things. All right? So come on into the kitchen and let's see what we're eating. All right? Panda, panda, panda. This looks absolutely awesome, my brother. Now, one thing about it, when it comes to the kitchen, the missus doesn't like me in there when she's cooking, okay? So this isn't my usual place to be, so I'm gonna ask you some questions that may seem a little bit crazy.
No,
all right?
not at all, not at all.
All right. First of all, we're gonna start from scratch. Just in case people don't know who you are, I want you to let people know who you are, what you do, and why you do it.
Okay, well, I'm Chef Ponder. I'm here in the Hampton Roads area by way of being in the military. Did 10 years in the Navy.
Okay.
Cooked the whole time I was in there. Picked up some great skill set. Got a chance to go to a lot of great advanced culinary schools. Once I got out of the military, that's when I decided to go into the culinary program.
Gotcha.
So I went to culinary school, got the associates in culinary science, got the bachelor's in food service management, got out and started my own business.
Awesome.
And what I do is dynamic as a private personal chef.
Okay.
I didn't want to get into the catering. I didn't want to be locked into being in a restaurant.
Gotcha.
So being a personal private chef, I have that intimate touch. I have that more domestic touch. I can get in there with the clients and convert their house into a restaurant. So that's what I do.
Sounds awesome, my brother. Well, we're going to see it in action.
Absolutely.
So what do we got here?
Today we're going to do my spin on a classic shrimp and grits.
Okay.
And I know yourself,
I'm a Southern boy, man.
Exactly.
You know, I know what time it is with the shrimp and grits.
So you know what grits are?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've had my fair share.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do is, right now I'm rendering some bacon now.
Okay.
I'm going to use that bacon fat to saute my shrimp in.
Okay.
Typically you use butter or whatever you want to use, right? So we're going to saute shrimp and bacon grease, give it an extra swag.
Okay.
Now for my shrimp and grits, on top of them, I'm going to do a crawfish sauce.
Ooh.
So not only are you getting those shrimp, two ways, you're getting the head-on prawns, deep fried, you can get the sauteed shrimp and the bacon. You also can get that crawfish sauce right on top of it.
See, in Louisiana, when you cooking stuff like that, somebody may say, laissez le bon temps rouler. That means let the good times roll.
Absolutely.
Let's
That's
do
what
it.
I do right now.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. So now all the bacon is a method called rendering.
Okay.
Pull all the fat out of the bacon.
Okay.
We're not going to use the crispy part. You just want that delicious flavor. You hand me those shrimp over there?
Yes, sir. No problem.
I think you know how to handle the shrimp, right?
Yeah. I can handle them. Am I taking the tails off? We usually take the ends off the tails. I'll do.
You're going to leave them on there.
Leave them on? Okay.
And just for presentation purposes.
Okay.
Want to
look.
Yeah,
Got
you.
Got you.
People eat with their eyes, man.
Okay.
You wouldn't believe. If it looks good, they at least try it.
You know what's crazy, man? Those commercials get me every time because it looks so good.
Absolutely. All right.
Okay.
Gotta put a couple of them in there. Take it away from the fire for you.
Okay. That sounds awesome.
Oh, man. It sounds delicious right there.
Yes, sir.
It's popping. It's popping.
Oh, yeah, that's popping.
Don't drop them in there.
Three, four. Keep on. Drop them out. Should I just pour them? Or?
Pour them.
Okay, we'll
all
pour
one
them
shot.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to get no plastic up in there.
It's all good.
No.
There you go. There you go.
There it is.
All right, cool. Woo. So we're gonna saute them a little bit.
So we're doing this together. So if it comes out nice, we did this.
Absolutely. Then you
okay.
can take the same step, go home, and surprise the wife with it.
That sounds like a good idea, brother.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a good idea. She enjoyed that. Yeah, that looks awesome, man.
I appreciate it.
So I mean, what? And I'm gonna ask you a few questions as we go to. What was the journey like before you got into this? Like, what let you knew that this is what's going to be my profession? I know you did it in the Navy, but a lot of people do a lot of things in the Navy.
Yeah,
but after they leave, they go on to something else.
Okay.
What made you know, yo, this is what I want to do?
As I said, I was in the military. I mean, I actually found out I was good at it.
Gotcha.
For some reason, people really took to me because of my food, the way I prepared it, and it became natural to me. To get in the kitchen and develop recipes, and all existed in my mind. I've never been a follower of recipes. Recipes are guidelines, by the way. They're not something
saying that's what you have to do to make shrimp and grits.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's just guidelines.
Gotcha.
Footnotes, if you will.
Okay.
So I like to get in there and I started doing my own stuff, my own versions of different recipes, whatever the case was. And then the Navy was a segue for me to understand culinary science.
Yeah.
Because working for Admirals, I had to go to a lot of different schools, a lot of advanced culinary schools, whatever the case was. And I learned the particulars of how to cook, what to cook, how flavors marry together, and so on and so forth. So I think when I got out, I went to a lot of different spots to try to apply for jobs, naturally. And the military stuff necessarily didn't transcend into where you're trying to go. Right. So I had to go to the culinary program. And once I was there, I had to humble myself now, because I've been cooking for 10 years.
Right.
So the first class I had at culinary school was knife handling.
Knife handling.
How to hold a knife. And I remember being so frustrated, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is nothing.
Right, I know how to hold a knife.
Exactly,
right.
exactly. I was so eager to get in there and learn more.
Yeah.
And it took one chef to pull me to the side, and he said, act like you know nothing. And you can learn a lot more.
Yeah.
And since that day, I do that everywhere I go.
Yeah.
I act like I don't know nothing, and I'm able to learn a lot more.
And we're constantly learning, man. If a man looks at life at 30 as he did when he was 20, he just wasted 10 years.
Yeah.
So we have to humble ourselves and not be too smart for certain things, you know what I mean, if you want to grow.
I agree.
Now, my next question, because the name of this episode is Eat to Live, right? I want people to see exactly what because we love to eat good, you know what I mean? But at the same time, because we're going to show them how to eat good, but we also want to show them how to eat good. So when what you're doing, how many times do somebody tell you, we want healthy dishes? Is that often? Or that's not? And that's not a trick question. That's serious.
No, I'm serious. It's very. I mean, it's a good question. Again, going back to the military, my first, I say, break into the healthy side of things was for an admiral who had a celiac disease, and this was before gluten-free got popular. It's way back.
Yeah.
08, 07.
Some people still don't know what gluten is.
They have no idea.
And I want you to explain a little bit. But go ahead.
They have no idea.
Yeah.
And because he had the disease, I had to go to another school and learn all about it.
Yeah.
So through that, I became a certified nutritionist.
Nice.
Exactly. So I then learned the nutritional side of the culinary field, not just putting stuff together.
Right.
Flavors.
Right.
So more often than everybody's trying to get lose weight, whatever the case is. I work in a nursing home.
Okay.
It's just part of my learning experience. I chose to work in nursing homes.
Yeah.
And talk to a lot of dietitians, and they gave me a lot of pointers on the ins and outs of foods and stuff like that. So I've always had an ear out for the healthy side of stuff.
Yeah.
Now this recipe right here, you can use olive oil.
Okay.
I use bacon grease just for the flavor.
Right.
Profile.
Right.
Something more healthy would definitely be to use olive oil.
And I could appreciate this. You feel what I'm saying? This would be a good cheat day dish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there you go.
So we're going to give them a little bit of that.
There you go.
You know, just to let them know that you come in and you bringing the heat on both ends of the spectrum.
There you go.
But that was a question that I wanted to ask because you're a Southerner.
Yep.
I'm a Southerner.
Yep.
And a lot of times people say diabetes runs in my family, high blood pressure runs in my family.
Yep.
But in all actuality, that menu runs in your family.
Exactly.
You eat the same things, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So you end up catching the same
diseases.
There you go.
Right. I know a chef friend of mine who actually cured his mom from diabetes.
Really?
By simply changing her diet. And a strict diet.
Yeah.
Vegetables, fresh fruits, etc. And she actually no more doctor visits, no more insulin on this.
Just by eating
right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So it's the old saying of you don't live to eat, eat to live.
Eat to live.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You have to do that.
Yes. That's the name of this episode. That was a nice plug. Nice plug, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, but that's the thing with us these days. There's so much stuff out there, and with everybody working so much, everybody wants that quick meal. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stop and get me a Happy Meal or that 99-cent menu. Yeah, something real quick. It is though.
Yeah, it is.
You know, and it's sad because in this society, everybody has to go. So they don't have time to sit down and do what you're doing.
Right.
Which makes your job much better.
I was about to say that.
Oh yeah.
Me as a personal private chef, Chef Jacoby Ponder Company.
Good job.
We pride ourselves on saying we're bringing families back to dinner.
Yes, that's great.
And exactly what I try to do.
That's good.
What I attempt to do.
Yeah.
We cut out the whole running around. You don't have time to shop, we'll shop for you.
Yeah.
We can prepare the meals in home, prepare the meals, away from home, and then
bring
deliver
them.
it. Right. So there's a lot of things we can do to help out in the dynamic.
That's good, man. Because in this society right now, that's almost very much needed.
It is.
Because, you know, people working 2 and 3 jobs.
Yep.
Kids going to school, getting home, they're hungry, they got stuff. And you don't want to keep feeding your kids that nonsense.
Absolutely.
But that's what people end up doing,
They do.
because a lot of them may not know about Chef Ponder and the things that you know.
Well, I'm here.
You are. Now they know.
They do.
Yeah, now they know. Yeah, now they know. Oh, that's another thing I want to let people know. Let them know the places that you have been, because some people be like, Chef Ponder, who's Chef Ponder? Let them know you've been on the Food Network and things like that. I can't tell nobody about your blessings.
Look,
you let them know. Yeah, give them that one. Give them that one.
It's me, Chef Ponder, as you can see. I've been on Chop, Run Up and Chop. Also been on Cutthroat Kitchen. You catch me in season 8, Atlanta Housewives. Hampton Roads Show, WCCB down in Charlotte. Here.
Yeah, VAdio show. Yeah.
And come back again for some more stuff also. So I'm everywhere, man. I had a chance to cook for a lot of great celebrities.
Yeah.
Too. So that's the dynamic that I offer. I'm a celebrity chef cooking for celebrities.
Yeah.
My first celebrity was President Bush.
Shut your mouth.
I cooked for President Bush. And
I'm not gonna say nothing crazy.
That's
I mean,
like,
for real, what else can you say?
It's
I cook for the president. Right. Right. Now we'll go to everybody else.
Right.
How you go straight to the top and then start going to everybody else after?
Right.
That ain't nothing but God, first of all.
I'm trying. It is.
Okay.
It is.
All right.
And then from President Bush, man,
he gave you a lob.
I cooked for Bruce Willis, Chuck Norris,
Wow.
Celine Dion, man, Vivica Fox.
Wow.
Bill Bellamy.
So wait a minute. I'm honored, man. I'm honored. You standing in here with Trevor Lucas, the VAdio show, and I'm about to eat shrimp and grits with my man Chef Ponder.
That's me.
George Bush. Look, I'm about to see what you was talking about, man. You know what I mean? Well, I'll talk to you about it. I don't know if he got. Did he get the shrimp and grits? What did he get?
No, actually, they want to play. He hates broccoli.
Okay.
And I brought a huge plate of broccoli for him. He just totally lost it.
Really?
Yeah. He cussed and everything.
Oh,
It was a joke. It was a joke that Amber wanted to play on him. And
I got
that
you.
was a great dynamic. Another great person I got a chance to cook for was Mery.
Really?
Very, very humble person.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, so
that's
this is
awesome.
all through the military. So when I got out of the military, cooking for celebrities, I'm like, all right, you know, I'm used to it.
Right,
I'm used to it,
right. You don't get and I also like to have a lesson on life. I know we're talking about eating and cooking and whatnot, but just from the life standpoint, you accomplishing all these things, man. It's a true testament of how God's gifts can be given, but you still remain humble because you know where they come from. You know what I mean?
Always.
Because to say that you've
always.
I mean, we have a great show here at the VAdio show, but you cook for the president. You know what I'm saying? So to say that you're here, that's great. Just to know that you still know who you are and what you're trying to do.
Always.
And that's what people need to understand. You know, we're never above each other. We use our talents to uplift each other. And you're an inspiration to a lot of people that are in the Navy, come from where you come from and things like that. To see you do it, no one, and we talked about this offline, no one has an excuse.
Not at all.
You know what I mean?
Not at all.
I don't care where you come from. I don't care what your background is. We got a little history from back in the day. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, so just seeing the transition and the growth and for you to remain humble, that's a blessing, man.
It is.
That's a true blessing.
And people ask, you know, where I'm from and my background. The case is, I didn't grow up in the whole the mother and father dynamic.
Right.
So anybody that comes from that, it's no excuse.
Right.
To say that you can use it for a reason to not do something, but there's no excuse at all.
Yeah.
My parents were not together. We grew up in the projects. Poor. Food stamps.
Me too.
And everything else you can throw.
Little roach here and there.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
But the way my mom raised me, my brother and myself, man, was to always seek God in everything we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know there's a calling, there's an anointing on my life to be able to do what I do right now.
And it's obvious, man. It's obvious.
Thank you.
I'm just glad to have you here to be able to be an inspiration to others and show us, you know, some good eats in here.
You ready to build this thing?
Yes, I am.
All right. Let's make this thing happen.
Yes, sir. I got a plate ready. My wife wants me to wrap something up in aluminum foil after we finish. Bring it on home.
Okay. All right. So with the shrimp and grits, what we're going to do,
okay,
we're going to start with the base.
Okay.
The base is going to be some delicious, creamy grits. When I do my grits, man, you can do them two ways. You can use chicken stock.
Okay.
There's your water.
Okay.
Use regular salted water. boil the grits. I use regular grits. And especially about it, you can use stone ground grits. It take a little longer to cook those. It's a little bigger cut than these right here.
Okay.
But I use regular grits. Add a little fresh garlic in there, heavy cream, and I use Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
That's it.
And it's already mixed in already?
Already mixed in there, already cooked, ready to go.
Okay.
I like to keep my stuff simple, man. Simplicity.
No. Yes. It's a beautiful thing.
The nice, cute, fancy food you see on TV, people can eat that way every day.
Right, that's
Maybe
true.
on the weekend, whatever.
Yeah.
But I cook for common people.
Right.
And my hashtag is food for the rich. The rich
like
at heart.
Yeah, no, okay. Okay. I can dig that one.
Thank you.
Now, this is the base?
No. The grit's gonna be the base. That's how we're gonna do this.
Okay. You just told me that, but you know.
No, it's all good. I
right.
know the food got you intoxicated.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
You're
at.
a little hungry. And the consistency of the grits are thick for a reason, because it has to house everything.
Oh my God.
And we just take a couple of these shrimp. So right on top of this right here. Now,
Where did you find crawfish, man? And there's some nice sized crawfish.
They got them at the on Newtown Road at the fish market over there.
Okay.
At the National Fish Market over there. So we take a couple of these right here, pile them on top, 3 or 4.
Okay.
And what you also can do, you can take the shrimp when they was raw, you can toss them in a little bit of flour.
Okay.
And then saute them in the bacon grease.
So it gets a crust to it?
There you go.
Yeah.
And that remnants of that font, we call it in the culinary world,
Yeah.
which is that the leftover flour and
Yeah,
oil.
yeah.
You can then add seafood stock to that.
Oh.
So you can simply make a gravy out of the shrimp. Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to use this crawfish sauce right here.
Oh my God.
All right, so now, same spoon right here.
I like to call myself a food connoisseur. I'm no chef, but I eat very well.
You cook.
Oh yeah, I'm good at eating.
There we go. And this is that crawfish sauce.
Oh.
I know you can appreciate this right here.
Yes, I do. I really do. That looks like one big blessing right there, man.
Simple flavors. Everything is simple. Yet delicious. Over here. Top it with these right here. And of course, the magic touch, the death kiss, some garnish. And there it is.
That looks awesome, man.
Shrimp and grits. Crawfish sauce.
Gosh almighty.
Flash fried prawns.
You ain't no joke, man. That's a beautiful dish
I
right
actually
there.
made this for Bill Bellamy, man. And I got him recorded saying, man, it was the best thing I ever had, creamy grits, etc., etc. It's on my Instagram, it's Chef Ponder. You can check it out. But this is a great dish, man.
Oh yeah.
This is a great dish.
I'm gonna get myself a fork, okay?
Hey, man, make it happen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to wait for when we come back after the break, and I'm gonna consume this plate, but don't you touch that dial, all right? This is the VAdio show. Chef Ponder, we'll holler at you. Woo-woo.
A message from one of our proud sponsors.
We Care Transport for Kids offers parents a safe, community-trusted, and reliable children's transportation service. We Care transports kids to and from school and on to other after-school activities such as aftercare, tutoring lessons, sports, and other enrichment programs. We also have wheelchair vans for transporting children with special needs. So if you're in need of a reliable and affordable door-to-door service, give us a call. We Care is not just a name, it's what we do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the VAdio show, and we're eating to live. Now, this was the cheat plate.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get to the eat to live part, all right? Y'all follow us on over here and let's see what Chef Ponder got brewing.
All right, so on the healthy side of the house, we're going to go with some root vegetables.
Okay.
All right, we got some parsnips, potatoes, purple potatoes. We got some baby carrots. We got beets, heirloom tomatoes, and onions. And this here is a herb crusted pork. We're gonna top it off with a demi.
Okay.
Demi is just a reduction of beef stock.
I was about to ask that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He said, okay, demi. All right, no,
demi.
okay. So let's see if we can cut on this thing right quick. And this is pork, seared, and then roasted.
Now let me ask you this.
Sure, go ahead.
All the seasoning that you got on top of there, how did you get it to bake in there? You know,
you take the product when it's raw, tenderloin, and you roll it. You get your I got a rosemary, salt, pepper, garlic, some thyme. Chop up your fresh herbs now.
Yeah.
Chop them up real fine. Set them on the plate. Just roll it over in there. And when you sear it, you actually lock in all the juices.
Now searing it for people that don't know. What's searing?
Searing is minimum amounts of fat.
Okay.
Take the raw product and you want to sear is actually crusting the outside of the product before you bake it, and that locks in the juice so then it escapes out of there. And you can see right here, it's still nice and moist.
I see it, man. It looks awesome. Got steam coming off of it.
So we're gonna cut you 3 nice pieces of this pork. And you can do this with pork tenderloin, beef tenderloin. You can actually do it with chicken if you wanted to.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna throw these gloves on to wrap these beets for the beets to bleed out.
Okay.
So of course we're gonna start with our base. A couple of carrots, parsnips, potatoes. Completely healthy. Nothing's fried. Everything is baked or roasted.
So the issues come in real quickly when you start putting crust and frying things in grease.
Right, but this right here is not crusted with bread. It's crusted with herbs.
Got you. Right? So this is
and actually seared it in olive oil.
I got you.
Infused olive oil. You can take regular plain olive oil from the store, buy empty containers, and add fresh herbs to it, garlic or rosemary, and have your own versions of your flavors of olive oil.
So basically, if you substitute grease with olive oil, that changes things. It doesn't fully make it a 100% all the way health dish, but it helps out.
It changes the dynamic from the standpoint of using fats.
Gotcha.
Right, grease or lard or whatever crisp is just a fat. You can use soy or whatever kind of other vegetable oils to fry. You can fry in coconut oil. Okay. Any kind of oil you can fry in. Okay. The preferred oil is peanut oil to fry multiple things. It has, without going into too much of the science, it has what's called a higher flash point. Okay. Meaning it takes more heat to burn the particular oil. It breaks down at a certain temperature. Okay. Olive oil being the least, it takes a less temperature to break down olive oil than using the Crisco or something like that. Okay. So, for health reasons, we're going to stick with olive oils for that reason, right? Okay. All right. So you're just gonna build the plate up, and again with the grits, people eat with their eyes. And height.
It's looking good, brother.
Height, and color, contrast. These are the fresh beets. A big onion on there. More beets, and we want the pork to be the star of the plate, and the vegetables to play the background. All right? And we come across it with the demi. Oh, yes, sir.
Let it rain, brother. I call that demi more.
And of course, our garnish right on top. I have the pork right there. And that's it.
Healthy and beautiful.
That's it. That's it. Nothing's fried. Everything is baked, broiled in the oven. Nothing's fried or coated with a lot of crust. It is what it is. And for the root vegetables, season it with sea salt or kosher salt. We don't use I don't use iodine salt.
What's the difference?
Well, with the iodine, you don't need iodine salt. Okay. You don't need the iodine. You have enough iodine in your body already. Okay. Right? So the sea salt and the kosher salt is a healthier option to use.
Gotcha. Say no more. Yep. My brother, that is a beautiful dish. And you know what? Let's take this dish and we're going to bring this one next to this one just to show the artwork that you've created today. All right. Now, we don't usually like to eat our dinner for breakfast, but today, this is what we're going to do. Now, you have here your cheat plate.
That's right.
And this one here is what we do if you want to eat to live. And if you need somebody to do what you just saw done here, I can't think of nobody better than Chef Ponder. Could you give him your information, kind sir, while I go grab me a plate?
Absolutely. Well, I'm Chef Ponder. You can actually, I love saying this, you can Google Chef J. Ponder. The only one on there. It's me. Find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, whatever social media plug. It's Chef Ponder, P-O-N-D-E-R. Find me online at www.chefjponder.com.
And this is the VAdio show, and this was Eat to Live. We're gonna holler at y'all next time.
Moving the crowd by actually saying something.